Hey, my dudes. Welcome back to another Friday. Wanted to say Sunday, but it's not. So, welcome to a Friday Gundam stream. I thought I was prepared for this. But hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'm glad you guys could make it. We are working on some cool stuff. Got some cool news. Got some funky things to show off. But right now, we're back on our horror bullshit. And we're back in deep. Cause I don't think this little horror train is gonna stop anytime soon. I am. You guys are just full of the audience watching. But we're walking through this progress together. And it's been fun. I have been having an absolute blast making this little horrors. I mean, between the textures and just the shape and the concepts that I've just been bumping out, it's been fun. But tonight we are going to be working on another little funky, abstract, doesn't look like I jerked off on a Gunpla Haros. And that's what we're going to be doing. When the gears get going a little bit later on, I'll show off some cool stuff. And then I'll talk about some of the stuff Gundam related, but not Gunpla related, that I've been working on. So this little dude, we're seeing this dude now. He has been a test dude for a while, if you can't tell. He's a very early hero for me. He painted with the very first Turbo Dark paint I got, which was like a month after I started airbrushing. Hi, Andrew. Surprise, surprise, it's a haro. And you're lucky, I got paid yesterday, and I didn't buy out any other haros out of Gundam Pros. I wanted to, though. But this little dude will go first. Turbo Dark Haro. He's seen better days. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys can see, this little dude was also like a test pad for these pin-up water decals that I got that you put on the nose piece of the airplanes. Which I actually adore these girls. And I can't wait to do a test plane again. Hello, Burner, babe. Burner, my favorite mod. How are you? I'm just showing off what I'm gonna be working on tonight, which is me fucking around with Haro again. Surprise! Maybe painting the unicorn a little, because I haven't worked on him in a few days. But this little dude's getting a makeover. I've been going through the Haros that I haven't shown people. And now you're thinking, John, you've shown us like 70 fucking Haros. How many do you have? Well, I have over 100. Had. Not all of them have seen the light of day. Because they're just bad. So I've been going through and I've been giving them a makeover. And this little guy is getting one because I tried last night gluing sequin. You know, the little sequin bits onto them. And I couldn't get that to work. But I got a new hot glue gun with an endless cord of hot glue. Michael Cherry's week now. And this is a fucking lifesaver, let me tell you. I am good, Burner. It is Friday, ICFA weekend. For some of you that don't know, watching me get burned on a hot glue. For those of you who don't know, I work in education. School started about 2 weeks ago. And that's been fun, to say the least. And just give me a second, my dudes. I forgot to plug in my computer. I got everything all set up. I got home from work today and I'm like, I'll do a Haro. I'll do a live stream. What did I do? Forget to plug in the laptop. But thank you, Burner. Yes, in-person classes. All the kiddos are back. No more Chromebooks. No more laptop. No more mobile online Zoom classes. Thank God. I cannot tell you how much. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. These online classes were to deal with. Half of these kids just turned off their turned off their camera, turned off their mic, and gone and went somewhere else. Which I can't exactly blame them because I was also doing online college lectures during this whole mess in the beginning. And most of the time, some of these lectures were boring and I did not need. So I'd just kind of turn the camera off. I turn my mic off and then I'd start snapping a kit together. And just record the lecture in the background for later for notes if I needed them. But yeah. It is. I mean, it is and it isn't. Education get a mess here. You love the following. Thank you. Hold on, I wonder if I can. The Fall Boy. Fun note, super glue did not glue Lexion down. This little fight stuff, super glue did not work. Y'all know what I had to bust out for that? Because I didn't have the proper glue for it, apparently. Because there's a special type of glue. Elmer's glue. A 2-to-1 thinning ratio of Elmer's glue. I had to go out and buy some. I'm like, it's been I haven't used this since elementary school. And yeah, the Fall Boy is adorable. I love him. I had a spring one floating around here. They're all nice and little purple flowers. I got some green Rection. But before we do that, I'll show you the newest boy. My current pride and ever-loving joy right now. So, fun fact, these bumps are made with polycaps. 3 years worth of excess polycaps that I just tossed in my scrap part bin. Painstakingly super glued on here because this fucking thing took me an hour to super glue on. Because I had to get them all pointing this way, and then I had to break out the fucking tweezers. It was a whole shaboggle. But I love him. I love him so much. I've been on a groove. Burner! Guess what? Googly eyes are on the list. I just gotta get small googly eyes. Pinhead Haru, maybe, if Freddy and Joel does horror plot again one of these years. Might not be this year. It might be next year because I want to redo that Audrey 2 Haru. For some odd reason, my cat felt the necessity to jump on my build shelf that I had it on and smacked it off the board that it was on onto the ground, and it aired right quite, so it hit the ground and it just whoop. So that needs to get redone. And I'm thinking of doing it in monster clay, because for those of you who don't know, monster clay is oil clay. It's not water based, so it won't dry out. And it's very easy to sculpt with and to mold with. It. I make all my little dudes with. Oof. I feel like y'all ever get the pre-hiccup feeling in your chest, like it feels like you need to hiccup. It's that kid right now. But I lost my train of thought. Haros. So Andrew, I took that $90 USA Gundam thing and I went in. I picked out all the kits they had on sale that are like 14 under. And I used like some discount code on top of it. And I ended up walking away, I think spending $115, but only paying $5 of that. I got some new Mr. Color paint because as soon as I get done with that spray booth, I'm going to be trying out like lacquers and enamels. Because, for those of you who don't know, my snake passed away 2 months ago. So I now only have the beetles in my room, and they don't need the air filtration like the snake does. Yeah, it is shocking they had stuff in stock. I know there's a lot of shipping containers that are just kind of sitting in ports right now, not being able to go through. And it's a whole shaboggle. But I was waiting for payday, and I was waiting to get the Nightingale, the new one that USA had for pre-order, and it sold out. And I'm like, I'm big sad because I know I said I wouldn't do more dots, and I know I told people this, but I want to do the Nightingale just like I did the Clib away. A weeb away. Every time I say Quib away, I think of In the Jungle, the mighty jungle. It pops in my head. But I want to do the Nightingale just like this dude. Maybe not a T-pose, but with the stripes and the dots. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry to hear about your snake. Yeah, I figured at some point it would probably happen. I got Marshmallow from a PetSmart that was only feeding him once a month. And he at this point was like 6 or 7 ounces. He wasn't a full pound yet. And they were feeding him a third of what he needed once a month. Because they claimed he was too difficult to feed. And I know what people are saying. You buy a snake from them, they're gonna get more. I get it. But I'm here sitting looking at this little African spotted python, and I'm like, I can't fucking do this. Because there are some other people who were looking at him, and they were really sketchy. They're like, we can take him, we can put him around our necks, we can do all this shit. He looked this, and I'm like, I just wasn't feeling the vibe. So, 4 years ago, few days before Christmas. That was my Christmas present. I got that snake. Um, he had a good 4 years. He put on triple the weight that he was, but due to his condition, I don't think he would have lasted very long. Cause on the 3rd year, his feeding pattern started going off, and towards a few months before he passed, he started having a growth on his side, which probably meant a cancer or a tumor of some sort because it wasn't a soft growth. So I figured it was one of these days because we don't have an exotic vet near us that handles snake. The closest one is like 2 hours away, and I just feasibly can't put him through that stress. Cause you gotta put him in a pillowcase. He has to stay warm because he's also a snake that lives in an 85 to 90 degree environment. But he had 4 good happy years. Oh, that is so mean. I don't like pet stores selling reptiles. And this is a rant I'll go on, but real quick, I just want to go on what I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a kind of moist, drippy look to this dude. Kind of like my spiky dudes, but more. So I'm just gonna kind of work on this as much as I can. So you know what, let me zoom in. Oh, Logitech, what are you doing? No, I don't want to bring up paint. We're gonna zoom. Scoot, 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 scoot. Yeah. Snake, I believe, are one of the very mistreated pets. Reptiles are in general. More so than cats and dogs. Just because people think, oh, I'll get a ball python. It'll be easy to care for. Because, fun fact, in the snake hobby, ball pythons are called pet rocks because they don't do much except for running around and eat. But they still need care. They still need upkeep, which most people don't do. I have my controversial opinions in the snake reptile industry that I don't go with or that I do. But I have a problem with pet stores owning reptiles because most of the time they're not educated enough to responsibly care for them. For example, chameleons. Chameleons should not be in a pet store environment whatsoever. They need lots of airflow, lots of circulation, quietness, which you don't really get when they're like an 8-year-old tapping on your window glass cage in a pet store. And also them owning things like introverts, but also not knowing the care that they need, like telling people, yeah, you can handle tarantulas. Fun fact, it's really not recommended. They're very fragile insects that can easily break their exoskeleton when handling. So that's my beef with pet stores. If I go looking for another snake again, which probably won't be this year or next year, but in the future, I have places that I can go to around here. There are many responsible breeders near me. We have a place here called Nerd. It's called their New England Reptile Distributor. They are one of the best breeders and animal rehabbers that I've seen in this side of the country, at least. The dude has endless amounts of knowledge, and I think quite a few vet students that work for him. Yeah, I'd like another snake. I don't know when in the future. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Snake can be a little bit of a hassle. I mean, granted, some of them make basic, change the water, change, the bedding. I like pets. Sometimes I just don't want to have to deal with them. I'd like to be able to get home from work and not have to, worry about if, they need to go outside or if they need to do this or if they need to do that. Which is why I keep insects, introverts. I like my beetles. I like my blue dudes. I call them the Beastie Boys. They're blue feigning death beetles, which means they play dead when scared. The upkeep is very easy. You feed them, and you water them about once a month. And I know what you're saying, John. What you talking about? You need to water them once a month. They're originally from desert environments, very hot deserts, so they can adapt to collecting dew and humidity. But the fun fact is, when they drink, say they stick their butt, they point their butt up, and all the dew and condensation on them rolls down, and they drink. So butts up in the air for a drink. They're very easy to care for. I mist them down once a month. I toss in scrap food 2 or 3 times a week. Table scraps, vegetables. And I just let them bebop. I've been getting some luck with seeing them breed. Which doesn't really happen too much. Like, a lot of people don't know how to get them past the breeding, egg laying to the larvae stage. Cincinnati Zoo's entomology department have had luck with breeding them in captivity, and I want to know their damn secrets. Really like to know what they be doing up in there. A little bit of Marvin Gaye. Turning the lights down on romantic dinners. I'd like to know the secrets. But back to my bug rant for the night. I completely forgot to ask, how are you guys doing tonight? I know Andrew's here, and I know Burner's here. And someone else. Ooh. I'm yawning, I'm sorry, guys. But how's everyone tonight? What y'all working on? What y'all doing? I've been, besides for busy with school and my bug and snake rants, I did a review video for Bandai America on this funky little dude. He is interesting, to say the least. I did 2 minutes of a review because I don't know about y'all. I don't like long-winded reviews. I don't like, 15 minutes for an action figure review when it's very simple. Posability, good. Detail, good. Flexibility, articulation, good. Plastic, good. It doesn't need to go over that. But I like this dude. For the price, he's $9.99. The chicken and action figure made for adults. The chicken meant for kids and young Gundam fans, and I'm sick and tired of people being Papa details. It's made for a kid. The chicken NECA. The chicken anything else. It's a cheap little toy that could be at Walmart and Target. Get over yourself. My only beef with this is that the head is incredibly off scale. He got a tiny little Gramps head. Burner says, I'm good. I moved last week and Shark Week started, so I'm relaxing. Mood. I had bad luck when work started 2 weeks ago. It just comes at the best time, right? But we're gonna get back to working on this. And I hope I have enough glue to do what I want to. Because it's literally... This fucker like 5 feet long. Of a glue stick. Michael says, I'm good, looking forward to the weekend. Aren't we all? I'm actually not. I've kind of put off any college work that I needed to do this week, minus a few things. I doubled up on my classes. And that's been fun. So I got Trike for Workload going right now, which isn't all too terrible. Luckily, one of my professors doesn't make it do a discussion board every week. It's every 2 weeks. But I still got a shit ton of quizzes I have to do. I've been putting it off. I've been building Gunpla. What I really want to do. I got plans, though, for the future. I got some shit going. It's gonna be good. These Haros, I just little test Haros. Except for the Polycap one. I really wanted to do another one. I don't have any more Polycap, so it'll be about another 3 years before I get to do it. I think the final count, I think I got like 100 Polycaps on that fucking thing. I stopped counting at 47. And for this guy, I'm just trying to get him to look oozy, groupy, and not burn myself with Fakru. Who's messaging me? I posted the Polycap dude on Facebook groups. And very, very good opinions. I'm trying to work up the courage to go back to school at 30. Do it. Literally, just do it. Fun fact. When I started college, I bombed the first year. I did fucking terrible. I was a kid who was never, given any guidance to what I wanted to do in life. So I picked, I got A's in science. Why not just go into biology? And nobody really told me, hey, why don't you look at your other options? And I didn't. I went into bio, and my first year, my year in bio was miserable. I'm terrible at math. And it was a very math-heavy bio course. I failed that. I failed chem. I failed any science-related courses that I had to take. And I left off that year with a 1.25 GPA. It was not a good time. And my guidance counselor looked at me and he's like, why don't you try, if you're not happy, why don't you try taking a peek at the other courses during my last term of the year? And I took a sociology course because it's required for bio for some odd reason. And I took it. And they were talking about criminal justice and criminology. And my ass got hooked. I got hooked on criminology, I got hooked on CJ, and I walk in, I didn't slam open, I opened the door, my guidance counselor, like, I know what I want to do. And he looked at me and he's like, you want to go into business courses? And I'm like, what? He's like, you're going into the business degree, right? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, I figured you would. You have a uniquely weird personality. Okay. I found out that year from talking to previous professors that I have a very unique personality. Likeable, but weird. Julio. It gonna get nasty. You wanna see my other one? You wanna see my pride and joy right now? It took me an hour and a half to get these fucking polycaps on. I'm sitting there, I got my little tweezers, and I'm just gluing them on one by one. And then let it dry. Took it out, and I spray painted it. Rattle cans are fucking fun. I don't care what anybody in this hobby says. I like rattle cans and I like the spray paints. They're fun to work with if you just don't care. I have the Gundam PC. I don't have a PC. Gonna need a little more explanation on that one, Timmy. But getting back to the college story, is I found a degree I wanted to be in. I actually got courses that I liked. And I turned that shit around. And granted, all my friends that I started out with the same year have graduated and, have moved on. They got their bachelor, were started their masters. I am still technically about 3/4 of my bachelor degree, and I got my associates. I transferred. I'm finishing up this year. And it's not about, you starting college when you're like this young, because I really wish I took a gap year. It's about the journey. I mean, I've talked with a lot of brilliant people who started their degrees at the age of 30. It was either single moms who didn't have the time to go to school when they were younger because they were raising a kid, or if it was guys who were, told they were terrible in school and that they wouldn't do well in college. Just do it. Fuck what people say. I don't give a fuck if you're 30 and you're going to college. I was sitting right next to an 80-year-old. We're working on fucking CJ associate's degree together. I don't fucking care. But yeah, go back to school if you want to. Julio, I will keep my holes near you. I will just kind of pop up and astro projecting through your dreams, my dude. All the holes. I keep on fucking hitting this camera with my head. But yeah, we're just layering on the hawk room, my dude. We got some cool news heading out toward the end of the month. If you want to keep an eye on that. Leo, you want to see the dude? Look at this small ass head. It fucking gets me every time. Yeah, Michael. Hell yeah, do it. Get your degree. Get going. Chip, chop, chip. That's my motivational shabam for the week. If you count that. I don't know. Do you guys count that? Yeah. Julio, what are you up to today? Stupid. Yeah, Gundams. Yeah. So this wasn't what I was expecting, and this had nothing to do with the figure itself. I was talking to Bandai, and they're like, "We're gonna send you the line to review," and I'm like, "Cool, sweet." I get the 6 figures to look at. They sent me one. What the fuck are you commenting on? People need to stop messaging me. I only got one, and it was the Gramps, and I've never built a Gramps before, so I was hoping for like the Stray or the other one. Gotta walk the pups. Aw. Tell Spunky I love her. I love Spunky. She is spicy as can be. I don't know why I'm concentrating on this one so much. Your heart looks moist. It is most definitely wet. Strings. I'm telling you, Andrew. People couldn't handle this. Julio, did you finish up the perfect grade? I don't remember if are you still working on that? I think you are. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, we're making this moist, Andrew. As moist as can be. I'm hoping I have enough of this to layer up. I should have picked up 2 of these fucking things. I'm thinking I might take some of these to the fucking IPMS event. I'm still debating if I want to take the 1-1 Scoharo or the Wing Boy. I don't know if the 1-1 Scoharo even collapse is gonna fit inside my carrying case. And I don't want to have to carry him around because it's just gonna be me there. I'm not gonna have a car to put stuff in. Oh shit, Andrew. I don't know what you're doing next weekend, but the Granite State Comic Con is going on. Do they sell Gunpla and stuff at IPMS? I know they sell traditional model kits if you have vendors there. I've never been. This would be my first time going to an IPMS event. Julio and some of the others on here might be able to tell you. I think they do if you have a vendor. I think when Meg was doing her walkthrough at Vegas Nationals. Oh, showcase and stuff. Yeah. They have a Gundam. They have a Gundam category. At least in mine, they do. I don't think all of them have it. I think it's chapter to chapter. Cause I think ARG just got it this year, a Gundam category. Dude, looking moist. But I'm gonna be taking some of my dudes down. I know. I'm gonna take the Fall Boy, which is Burner's favorite, and I might take one of the ones I did with the heavy body acrylic paint. And I'm not sure what else for Haru-wise. Like I said, it's still a matter of debate between my 1/1 scale Haru and the Wing Boy. Which if I do, I gotta fucking dust them and all. I haven't dusted my kits in a while. I really should have when the shelf fell. I don't think the unicorn's gonna be done in time for IPMS. That's October 16th. I need to finish the guns, the bazookas, and the finish painting the arms and the legs. Or at least base layering them next week. Let me just do this and then I'll show you guys an update of the unicorn. I don't think I've showed that off in a while. Try not to burn my hand on a hot glue gun again. I do that too much. You got a bit. So you guys can get the full unicorny goodness. I've been loving how this has been turning out. There we go. Look at him. I think the backpack is going to be one of my favorite parts. There's still a lot of small details that I gotta fix up on this dude. The backpack at least, but I'm living for the green and silver combo. Spotify, what are you doing? But I'm digging it very much. I love this color combos. I love the copper and the black. And the inside frame, you guys can see, is brass with a mix of upskirt pick, a mix of turbo dork, various turbo dorks, as you can see. The frames aren't the same. I ran out of this color, so I said fuck it and went this way. You guys can see. But hold on. The career parts for the weapons. I used a lot of the turbo dork on. I love the color gradient that I got. Sweet there. You can still stab someone with this. This is incredibly sharp. But back up to what's been with the unicorn. Andrew's like, I'm stuck working. That sucks, my dude. It really does. I am glad that I don't have to work weekends anymore. But rumor on the street is that the farm might reopen, so I might be able to get my summer job back. Getting back on this. We're just doing layers on this right now. Let me zoom back in. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Too focused. I gotta refocus this thing now. Focus. Here we go. Michael said, free corny monkeys. Corny moat, and corny moat. I've been very excited to build lately, which is something I haven't really felt in a while, build-wise. I've been in a rut a little with wanting to build and just not wanting to do anything. Burnout, and I've been doing all this shit and I've been kind of pushing past it. I ended up getting this little index card on rings, and it's been helping me with like motivation and stuff because I'll write down the ideas that I actually have now instead of just, thinking of it and just forgetting because that's what I do. And I force myself to work. I force myself to build like 30 minutes a day. I don't know if you guys know who Dana Howell. She's a Warhammer painter and a mini painter. And she started this thing called Hobby Streaks. Where 30 minutes a day you devote to, doing something hobby related. And I've been doing that and it's been helping a lot with burnout. Check a video on it. Granted, all her videos are great. She's a very talented painter. Very nice. Joel started, True Gunpa, aka Uncle Ricky, started, incorporating into the Cutting Mad podcast Discord a few months back. And that's how I found out about it. And it's just been helping like a lot of people get into the hobby groove again. So I think it's pretty great. All these fucking Haruks are just gonna look like I jerked off on them in the beginning. I really need to put that not safe for work thing banner up. Not safe for work. Nope, that's not underneath that banner. Should have dropped this a while ago. This stream is not rated for children, and if you children are watching this one, I'm sorry. Twitter thinks I jerk off on Gunpla for some odd reason, which I can't blame him because it really did look like I did. I use Mogpog put up this dimensional magic, which is like, I want to say like a 3D glue. And you can get this really nice dot and wet look to it. And I posted a whip thinking that it would be cool for people to look at until I started getting the, did you jerk off on Maharu? And when I looked at it again, and I'm like, oh god, it looks like I did. I gained 150 Twitter followers on that one. Some people were disgusted. Too many people were interested. One man offered to send me a jar to put it in. I'm not saying that I'm happy that it's my reputation, but it's a fucking amusing reputation. Fun fact of the day, everyone. I've actually, for this one at least, I picked up some new spray paint colors. Because as much as I love the combo that I was using before, I'm kind of getting a little bored with it. Yeah, burner. Some people really did think I'm like, I don't have the parts to do it. I don't have a dick. So I just went with it. It'd be like that sometimes. I wanted to see if I could get the effects like I did on that with the hot glue. And I think it's working out somewhat. I know you guys can't see it very well. It is moderately difficult to see on this. I think I'm gonna have to get more glue. Let's see, I want to add the googly eyes. Oh shit, hold on, I'll show you one that I like. What I did lately. That, think of, what can you add to a Haru today? Aquarium gravel. Some people say it looks like nerds. I don't blame them. This one glows in the dark. I took some top coat and I mixed it with this cool glow in the dark powder. But I now spilled everywhere. I thought that was on tighter. And it glows in the dark now. And it's really cool. And I am enjoying it to the max. I also did. This is gonna be a fucking show and tell. Decorative glass shards. For some odd reason, and I don't know who does this, they have glass shards you can fill vases with for decorative purposes. That sounds like a terrible idea to me. I don't know why it's a thing, but it is. So I bought some, and it just... a little bit of super glue, dip it in the glass, a little bit of super glue, dip it in the glass, bada bing, bada boom. Added some gold foil. I got a cheap bag of gold foil from Michael's. I saw someone on Twitter doing their whole, I want to say, Harashiku. I cannot remember his fucking kid name. It's pure gold. And he decided to do his in gold leaf. And it looked really good. And I'm like, why not? Put it on a Haru. And so I did. I also have copper leaf too. To try out. I'd like to do a whole kit in gold leaf if I can. A girl in a Gundam on Instagram. If you guys don't know her, I recommend following her very greatly. She did one where she used Mod Podge to put wallpaper and like fucking paper on a Gundam in place of paint. And she did this cool little like Renaissance themed one. I want to do that. But I want to do a Dante's Inferno themed one. Quick fun fact about me, Dante Infernos is one of my favorite books. Trilogies if you count Dante's Paradiso and Dante Purgatorio, whatever the fuck it is in Italian. It's fan fiction at its finest. And I will argue this one to the day I die. Dante's Inferno is self-insert Bible fan fiction. And I'm not wrong. But it's one of my favorite things because Dante's just so fucking salty about everything. Yes, for a special ring in hell for all you fucking Venetians who kicked me out of a goddamn city. Fuck you. But I want to do I want to take some of the classical art from Dante's Inferno and the Paradiso and put them on some Haros, or maybe even maybe the Nightingale. Classical art Nightingale. Oh my. I have an idea. I gotta write that down. I need a pen. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to do this later. No, I don't have a pen on me. Except Burner, be a good mod and remind me later. But yeah, I think that'd be a cool idea. So I know she sanded it down, Mod Pogged it, and then smoothed the paper over it. She didn't do it in large pieces. So I'm trying to mentally work out how I could do that in my head with a larger kit. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those figure out things. Let's see. What else did I want to put? I want to take some old CDs and break them up to get the shiny reflected parts. And I want to glue that down on a Haro. So I can get this disco ball sort of thing going. I think that'd be dope. Somebody asked me the other day, hey, when are you gonna do a classical build? When are you gonna do a straight build? No. Honey, no. Let me see. Try and get a link to it. Girl. And a Gundam. Chat in there. Let me know if you get that link. I don't know if I have it set up in the chat for links. Howdy, Thomas Staden. Thanks for joining us today. I'm glad you can make it. We are, I'm currently super gluing. Well, no, not super gluing. Hot gluing a Haro together. And it's fucking rad. It's moist. Very moist looking. I just gotta clean up all these little strings here and there. The only downside with hot glue. Got the link. Thank you, Burner. But she's been doing... I fucking love her. I don't talk to her enough. I should talk to her more. She's been doing some shit, and I've just been having such a joy with it. It's just been very inspiring, huh? Words. What are they? But she did this really cool Zaku, where half of it was black, half of it was white. She drilled holes in it. She added these little round dots to it. It's fucking wild. Absolutely bonkers. But it's so... I love it when people step out of the normal mecha zone to do something interesting. Art's so cool. You can be so fluid with it. I mean, why can't abstract art and Gunpla have a space together? It's one thing I'd like to see more people get into, and it's a shame that it's gatekeeped so much. And yes, I will drop gatekeeping, because you don't know how many times I got the "you shouldn't be allowed to build Gundam because you do this to a Haro." And it's fucking stupid. So I'm dropping gatekeeping as a word right there. we need to blend the two more. It need to be like Shofubi toys. I think it's pronounced Shofubi toys, where you can repaint it, you can do all this crazy fucking bonkers shit to it. Cause Virgin get me. I'm telling you, it's a whole bunch of fucking virgins. Like people, oh my god. They got mad. It's too much. People getting too mad over fucking plastic robots. I'm telling you, Julio. Yeah, Gundam Freedom. I'm gonna do this shit till I can figure out how to do it on a canvas. I have a hard time translating what I do on a Gundam over to actual painting. Or don't ask me why, I don't know. But I just... Honestly, it's the audacity sometimes that really gets me. Virgin and incels. Indeed. Indeed, my dudes. You're looking so moist. I'm just, I'm living for it. I don't know what colors I want to do him in yet. I went to Lowe's to get more spray paint, but they're almost wiped out in their entire spray paint section. I grabbed the last few cans of this glossy black, this really nice glossy purple, and then like this powder blue baby spray paint. And like a nice sunset yellow, which is what I did these guys in, along with some of my dragon fruit pink spray paint. Because I don't know what colors I want to do this thing yet. It's not speaking to me yet. I've also been getting inspired by this graffiti artist, Futura 2000. I sent Julio the link. But he does some really fucking dope stuff. And with spray paint, and he had a master course that I want to take. Just because I found a love for spray paints. I don't know why. Never used to care for them. Until I just started fucking popping them open, and they're great. It's honestly a little better than airbrushing most of the time. I like the hassle of not having to clean up an airbrush. Is that a frost look? No, it's just the hot glue drying. This is all gonna get painted over in the end. See the super progress so far. We're just layering it on. But Futura 2000, let me pull up big Instagram. We're dropping links today. That's not what I want. Oh. Got this long ass piece of fucking glue. But he does some really good graffiti work. A lot of places call him the godfather of Brooklyn graffiti, which is cool. I've been kind of delving more into art history and the art world lately. I read not a fun article, I read an interesting article. Bergvis, billionaire New York property owner, or real estate guy, him and his wife got a divorce a while back, and I guess the judge finally granted a ruling on their art collection. Their art collection is valued over $1 billion. And were to sell it and split the earnings because they were divorced and they're Hoshibago with the fucking paintings. These people have a Rothko number 7. Now, Rothko's an abstract artist who I absolutely fucking adore. And they have the original Marilyn Monroe screen prints that Andy Warhol did. They have a fucking Picasso sculpture in their home. Dead ass in their home. It bonkers. And they're getting ready to sell it, and it's gonna be a very hot bid, according to what I read. Because their collection, I guess, is considered museum quality. I know the Museum of Modern Art is very interested in what they got. I will give you $2 for that Rothko number 7, please. It's lovely, and it's also way too much money. But it's shit like that that's been like motivating my painting. And motivating what I've been doing. Like, even this was a little bit inspired by, like, Yayao Kusama. And her, like, infinity room textures and the oddball shapes. And Seth Rogen, surprisingly, and I know what you're saying, John, what are you talking about? Seth Rogen has been doing pottery. He's been doing a lot of abstract pottery. Which is fucking wild. But it's cool. And it just shit like that has been kind of like motivating me to do stuff. People ask me how to explain my creative process. I'm not very good at it. So I'm hoping like this helps a little. I try and talk through it while I work. I'm not good at explaining it. My brain works in weird ways, my dudes. And I think we're not going to have a lot to do left on this dude, because I don't think I want to do too much more. I think I just kind of like want to do some heavier drips on the top. Just move it all out. And to believe I only burned myself twice while using this, typically I am accident prone. And unfortunately with hot glue guns, I tend to burn myself more. But I only twice. It's an absolute miracle, I tell you. But here we have the boy in his wet, gooey, jerked off, John on Michigan shape for YouTube, gory, so to speak. We're just added in, we're just going in and adding in a little more, pulling at the bottom. I'd like this to be a little more droopy. By the way, I'm the guy. Oh shit, I should have recognized that fucking name. I am stupid. Let me show you what I've been doing with it so far. I've been playing with glitter. By the way, and that's only going as well as expected. I love the boy. Thank you, Burner. He loves you too. in a fully homoerotic way. Hella gay up in this bitch. Okay. I'm still in Pride Month mode. Let's see, where do we have the boy? He's right here. I've been laying down some glitter. Fun fact, I have to repair this dude because the shelf when it fell right onto this. Keep on bumping into that. I've been like trying to add like the fucking washi tape down and like smoothing it out. So you got this, trying to get like the glitter part together. And this is a sneak peek of another one I'm working on. I'll show you guys the bare plastic. I got to use my Ryobi grill, Ryobi drill. And holes. Julia's gonna hate this, but I love it. All these holes. So the base pay for this is testers. I got the testers rattle can. And I know what y'all are saying. A, you're saying, John, you say you fucking hate testers all the time. And B, it's a rattle can. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Rattle cans can be good when you know how to use them. Just hear me out on this. It's a little bonkers, I know. But if you know how to use them, and you don't overspray it, and even if you overspray it, who fucking cares? It'll look good sometimes. It can be good. So, Michael, that is what I've been doing. Almost how to put this down. And I was making decent progress on this dude. Luckily, none of the paint really chipped. Neither did the primer. There's a few little scrapes here and there, but other than that, I gotta glue it back together and get working on that. I'd like to do Tyranid, but look at this color gradient. I really do dig this color gradient. Oh, and hold on. Needed to hydrate. Monday fun day. We are doing, I'm doing, I don't know if anybody else is going to be on. I'm doing the raffle for the real grade unicorn announcement on this stream. Monday night. We're going to go through, we're going to pick the winner. We're going to get that shipped out. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have a blast. Absolute blast. Monday. I wish putting words together was easier for me today. I've gotten so mixed up today. Bernard, not even fucking funny. I was walking my 6th graders to their new class because, they're fucking just lost. And they look at me and they're like, Miss O, why are we going to the 7th grade? We're going to look up in the fucking 7th grade. We're going to be like, God damn. But, it's one of those days. I got hot glue in my cutting mat. Also, I've been kind of like saving. It's gonna sound weird. I've been saving like these little odds and ends to like even this and like the wax boy. Which this was a fun one to do. I burned myself doing this one. Surprise. The wacky Haro boy. Look at him. Look at him. I love him. He's just whacked. And then Capper. No, Capper. My patented wax seal that I gotta change in the upcoming future. If this was a messy process, I'm not gonna lie. So I have the wax seal for when I send out like holiday cards and holiday, Christmas, birthday, whatever cards. And I was watching some of these wax pouring videos. You know, longer they heat up a little spoon over the tiny ass candle and they pour it down gently and they just swoop. And I look over and I had a Haro sitting on my desk. And it was an older one. And I just kind of look at it and I look at the wax and, you know, peanut butter, chocolate, together, wax, Haro, together, you get a waxy boy. Burner says, to go with the Haku covered Haro, can you make a dick covered one and name them Fap, Boy, and Cum Cum? Burner better get absolutely cursed. And don't think I would be against doing that. But I'm also kind of like, I'm tired because when I'm thinking about it and I want to do the really basic, like, high school kid graffiti dicks, you know, like the little, like, fucking outlined. And something purely fucking words, anatomically correct. Oh, Burner. Why are you fucking giving me ideas? I gotta write this shit down now. Thing you make me do. I love you, though. That's why you're number one mod. Unlike Carl, fucking made me number 2 mod. I'm number 1 mod on Carl's stream. It's like fucking bonkers, I tell you. Put a silver bullet in the middle of it. You could get a bag of those tiny dicks. Burner, I could. Going on it. I don't want to buy that off a family Amazon account. But, oh. Penis Haro. I'm thinking about this now. I like the idea. Also paired up with the George O'Keefe Vagina Flower Haro. Now, I know Berna's watching this, so there's 6 other people who are probably sitting there thinking, what? What the absolute fuck are you two talking about? But listen here. I have this saying. Do strange things in the name of art. It's gonna be fucking weird, but we're just gonna go with it. So are those tiny ones, are they like foam? Are we talking about foam dicks here? Art is supposed to be fun. It is. I mean, Renaissance people used to draw people naked all the fucking time. Let it be goofy. Aw, the goofy penis. I need to write this down. Hold on. I'm getting a pen. I need a pen. I need paper of some sort. I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find paper. Believe it or not, I don't actually have any on me. She said penis furrow. I feel cursed just writing this. Dante's Inferno Haru. I find if I write things down, I remember them better, and I actually do it. Oh, Burner, what else could I do? Burner, you're just my muse today. You know that, right? What else did I say? Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to do the Paradiso 1, 2, and the Purgatorio. Also, that and gave me a new excuse to use my new sticky notes. I get it. In the pecking order. We're talking about. Yes, Bernie, you are my muse today. You are waifu number 1 today. Meg lost her waifu number 1 place. She knows why. And Pabs is always waifu number 2. What else did I talk about today? Oh yeah, googly eyes. Googly eye. Oh. We'll keep this to the side and we'll think about it. God damn it, Burner. Chicken. Haru. Cock. Also, guys, fun fact about me. My handwriting absolutely atrocious. Put a beak on it. We're just gonna put this to the side in case we get any more ideas. Now this boy still a little warm, but that's okay. So what I'm gonna do here, for those of you who actually came to watch me build things, I'm just cleaning up all of these little fun hairs like you get with super glue. And I'm just picking it up, putting them aside because I want to use them on Ohio. Burn myself again. Get this unplugged. I think that's the smartest choice right now. Move that to the side. And I'll keep this room. I think, Burner, you just have to remind me. I came to call you doo-doo head. I came to talk to your mother, good sir. Send her my regards, and that I'd like to take her out on a nice dinner. I watched um I watched the new episode. If you guys don't know, that little doo-doo head right there, the Chook Magooch, does a podcast with four other guys. Um, Critics love it. It has 100% on Rotten Corn, a 9.5 on IGBMD, and the critics are just raving about it. It's a podcast. It's called Cutting Cutting Matt. Boot Sideways. Boot Sideways podcast. Cutting Matt's another great one. They did a great episode on tools. And if you need tools, and I found out that Paz built a first kit with a pair of scissors meant to cut chicken ribs, which will get interesting. There are 4 episodes right now. Julio, I don't know when you guys are gonna drop a 5th. Hopefully soon. I know it's every 2 weeks. And now, here's a fun fact about me. I have a hard time listening to podcasts in one go. I listen to a lot of them, but I have to break up the episode. Because if it's over an hour, then it just gets monotonous for me. My brain starts tuning it out. But this is one of the few podcasts that I can sit and I can listen to for quite some time without having to. I listened to episode 4 today before work while I was getting ready and the ride to work. And I love it. It's a very solid podcast. Julio did a great job introducing it today. I'm glad he was finally able to be on it again. I heard the last time it was up for 18 Emmy nominations. You know what you guys need to do? You need to get sponsored by Casper mattresses now, like every other good podcast. So many fucking strings. Can you do a Harley theme after the animals? I need to read the chat more. I know, probably after October, I'm gonna be ordering some Haros to do normal paintings with. Just because winter will be approaching soon and that's not the best time to spray paint. Outside, at least. So, I'll be going back to my more hand paintingness. But I do have on the cutting mat some plans to do some insect Haros, some nature paintings. I kind of want to do some spider ones. Orb weavers. Snails. More snails. I'm sorry for all the yawning tonight. I was very up and active just about 2 minutes before the live stream started, and then suddenly I got hit like a brick. Hit with a brick of tiredness. I've been on my feet a lot. I've been getting like 20 steps a day, like 20K steps a day in the past 2 weeks. Just because I've been on my feet all day. Alright, and I think we are clearing up on the strings. I have not done a pumpkin themed Haru. I don't know if I will this year. I got some stuff I gotta do in October. So I don't know if that I will. But who knows what we'll see in the future, right? Come on, you bastard. There we go. Oh, trust me. We'll be one. Not sure when. But there will be. I don't know. Right, just making me think of things. Little pumpkin pack for the base art. Burner. Hear me out. Charlie Brown's Haru Jack-O-Lantern. Based off the Halloween special for Charlie Brown. I think. I know in the near and dear future, I did that fall one. Tech has requested that I do a winter one. But I'm not gonna do that until Mariah Carey starts playing on the fucking radio. Just because I don't like how people be putting fucking Christmas stuff out in August. Which some of my craft stores do have Christmas stuff out now. We haven't even made it to Halloween yet. So, yes, I'm gonna have to make money. Fun side story that I think I've told Andrew Easy on Instagram. I don't want to use this data. I went on USA Gundam store to buy some Haros, and they were sold out. And I really wanted to do some Haros, because this was like 3 weeks ago before I got on the fucking Haro kick again. So I go on to Gundam Pros, which is a cool hobby store that is like an hour and a half away from me. They're on the other side of Massachusetts. And I went in and I saw they only had X amount of Haros in stock. And I just kind of metaphorically did swoop into the cart. And I bought out of them of all their Haros. And I wanted to do that again, but I was told, please don't buy out all the Haros. So I didn't. messaging me. I've gotten many Instagrams and Facebook comments about this little boy. Oh, look at him. I want to do another one, but I don't have any more polycaps. I have 4 polycaps left after doing this little guy. I was counting how many I got on there, and I got to 46 before I got confused and stopped counting. Welcome. I know Julio hates this, but I'm okay with that. I really just dig how this came out. But it wasn't hard to do. I got a little of my Bob Smith Industry super glue, my handy dandy craft tweezers, and hold on. I have a YouTube video for this. Surprisingly, I did a tutorial on this. A little bit of super glue, and I just tacked them on. I want to do another one though, but I want to see if I can line them up better, because at some point they were getting into this nice little line, but for some odd reason it kind of got fucked up. But yeah, what I've been doing. And with that note, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Mainly because I haven't had dinner yet and it's already 10 o'clock. And I have a very angry German Shepherd looking at me right now. Because we typically lay down at this point. She's big mad. She's a very big mad girl. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out tonight. It's been a wonderful stream. I've had a blast. Fucking Burner been pumping me with ideas. I got some work done. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, even Julio, for showing up tonight. Little bit of an oddball stream because we didn't have Mechanism. But hopefully it because Tim's moving, setting up a new studio and all that. Hopefully next week you can see me with the gaggle of goofballs that is the Mechanism crew. Monday night, I haven't done the time yet. Find me giving away a real grade, unicorn. And you can find me on YouTube. I'm pumping out shit. I just did a review video on another tutorial. And you can find me on Instagram. And also, don't forget, down here, jsack.bigcartel.com, where you can get yourself something cool. And, just message me. DM me if you're interested. Or if you just want to talk. But that's it, guys. I'm tired. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Good night. Bye.